The Battle of Death. The elephant fights the hippo to save her young ones. Are you familiar with the animal responsible for the most human deaths each year? Now, what are you speculating? Is it a lion, a hyena, or a crocodile? Perhaps the hippopotamuses are more formidable than you think. Each year, hippos murder more people than even the jungle's top predator, the king. Most people agree that hippos are extremely dangerous due to their aggressive nature. They use their massive tusks and fangs to defend themselves from danger. Hippo parents sometimes lose their cool and end up killing their offspring. Despite their might, hippos never assault elephants. Why is this happening exactly? If they do fight, who do you think would come out on top? Get the details by watching this video all the way through to the finish. In this movie, you'll learn about the War of Death, a conflict between an elephant and a hippopotamus. Stay tuned. A hippopotamus amphibius. Hippopotamuses are the third largest land animal and can only be found in Africa. The largest land mammals are the elephant and the white rhinoceros. The hippopotamus, or Hippopotamus amphibius, is the most well-known of the semi-aquatic mammals. They can range in length from 6 to 16 feet. The pygmy hippopotamus, also known as Choeropsis, is a tiny species of hippopotamus that typically grows to a length of 5 feet at maturity. Hippopotamuses, despite their massive size, are excellent swimmers and have a breath hold time of up to 5 minutes. Their ears and nostrils close when they're entirely submerged to prevent water from getting in. That's plenty of time to stroll the sandy bottoms of lakes and rivers. It's no surprise that they're known as river horses. Hippo's appearance. Hippopotamuses are characterized by a massive barrel-shaped body, short legs, a short tail, and a gigantic head, and by skin that is initially gray or muddy brown but gradually lightens to pale pink. Males can reach a maximum weight of 3,200 kilograms and a length of 3.5 meters. That's the equivalent of 3 compact automobiles. The entire continent of sub-Saharan Africa was previously home to these majestic creatures. Habitat destruction and hunting have contributed to a precipitous drop in numbers. They are now only found in special reserves in a handful of East African countries. How do hippos stay cool in the scorching heat of Africa? Hippos spend much of their day submerged in rivers and lakes, where they can escape the scorching African sun. Their top-positioned eyes, nose, and ears let them see and breathe even when completely immersed. Moreover, these ultra-awesome beings sweat an oily crimson substance that helps preserve their skin from drying out and works as a sunscreen too. Nighttime is when a hippo will go out and hunt for food. Being herbivores, the grass is the bulk of their diet. They can eat as much as 35 kilograms of their favorite food in one sitting. A herd of hippos. As social animals, hippos prefer to congregate in herds of 10 to 20 individuals, each of which is subordinate to a single, larger, dominating male. Women, their offspring, and a few young males that aren't breeding make up the rest of the group. Dominant males are extremely guarded when it comes to their pack. When threatened, they open their large lips to show off their big curved teeth. They swim around while making large grunting noises and splashing motions that can only be described as aggressive. Cows are the collective noun for female hippos, and they typically only have one calf every 2 years. The mother and her calf quickly join up with other cows and calves for safety from predators like crocodiles, lions, and hyenas. Hippos have a lifespan of about 40 years in the wild. They can potentially live to be 50 years old when kept in captivity. Hippos have a birth weight of 30 to 50 pounds, and their young are called calves. It takes a pregnant hippo 243 days to have a baby, that is 8 months. The massive size of a hippo allows it to provide microhabitats for invertebrates. By regularly using the same routes from water to land, they help fish populations thrive. An elephant, the world's largest mammal. Adult male African savanna or bush elephants, often known as bull elephants, can reach heights of 3 meters and weights of 6,000 kilograms, making them the heaviest and largest land animals in the world. Males don't mature into their maximum size until they're 35 to 40 years old, far into their second half of life. Wild elephants can live as long as 70 years. Even the young calves are much larger than their human counterparts. A newborn elephant may weigh as much as 120 kilograms, nearly 19 stones. The appearance of elephants. Elephants can be found in the savannas of Africa, in the forests of Africa, and in Asia. When compared to their Asian counterparts, African elephants' ears are much larger and are said to resemble the form of Africa, while the ears of Asian elephants are said to resemble the shape of the Indian subcontinent. A second distinction is the number of fingers on the end of the trunk. Asian elephants have only one, while African elephants have two. Nearly 150,000 individual muscle units make up the trunk of an elephant. Elephants' trunks can hold up to 8 liters of water, which they utilize to drink. When swimming, they utilize their trunks like a snorkel. First appearing at roughly 2 years of age, tusks are actually larger incisor teeth. Tusks develop continuously throughout an animal's lifetime. In most areas, the skin on an elephant is about 2.5 centimeters thick. Their creases and folds help them stay cool by retaining water at a rate that is 10 times higher than that of smooth skin. What do elephants eat? Depending on the time of year and where they live, elephants will consume a diet of grasses, leaves, bushes, fruits, and roots. Due to the lack of water, elephants will consume more twigs, branches, and bark from trees and plants. Up to 150 kilograms of food every day is required, which is equivalent to about 375 cans of baked beans, yet as much as half of this amount may be expelled from the body unused. In fact, feeding can take up to 3/4 of an elephant's day. How do elephants communicate with each other? Some elephant calls, like trumpet calls, are too low for humans to hear, but elephants also use body language, touch, and scent to convey meaning. Seismic signals, which are audible noises that cause earth tremors, let them communicate with one another and may be felt by the inhabitants in their skeletons. What happens in the encounter between elephants and hippos? The hippopotamus is known as Africa's deadliest animal. They're responsible for more deaths each year than lions, hyenas, leopards, or crocodiles. They're extremely territorial and will attack anyone or anything that encroaches on their space. In addition, they have a big jaw with long, sharp teeth and tusks, and their biting force is 1800 psi, so it's best to keep your distance from them. Hippos will only let elephants cross through their domain despite the potential dangers. Hippos are so dangerous that even crocodiles, the most deadly predator and the animal with the strongest bite force right now, avoid them. However, the sight of a 5-ton vegan can make even the most confident hippo hesitate. Male elephants in musth, or the rut, are the most lethal. And in musth, a male who has been rejected by the ladies may often vent his frustrations on trees or other animals such as a hippo. He can't even trust the other newborn elephants. An uncommon battle of elephant and mother hippo. It's common knowledge at this point that an elephant can easily disperse a group of hippos. However, just lately, a few days ago, a mother hippo battled an elephant in order to defend her young child. Let's find out what went down over there. When the photographer Quintus Strauss was on safari in the Arundi Game Reserve in Namibia, he came across a mother hippo and her young child. After only a few minutes, Quintus heard an angry elephant heading for the young hippopotamus that was swimming in the water. The elephant bent down in order to trample the young child. Almost instantly, the mother of the hippopotamus goes into action and charges with her gigantic jaws wide open. Quintus Strauss, the photographer, theorized that the hippo might have bitten the elephant on the trunk. The cow or female hippo delivers a nasty bite to the elephant, which causes the enormous animal to lose its footing and ultimately end up in the water. In the Arundi Game Reserve in Namibia, a baby hippopotamus is surrounded by a mist of water that is sprayed by the trunk of an elephant. The elephant then swings its trunk like a hammer and pounces on the helpless calf in an attempt to kill it. Residents of Mopami, Zambia witnessed the mother hippo charging to the defense of her young and engaging in combat with the other huge animal. The mother ultimately prevailed against the elephant, but not before inflicting a terrible lump on the upper trunk of the elephant, which she had been using to protect her children. For now, we'll wrap up today's video. Please click the like button and spread the word about this video. Comment below and tell us what sort of videos you'd like to see us make. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, then hit that subscribe button and smash the bell icon so that you won't miss out on our new content. See you in the next video.